Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar, Locational Data, Helping Carriers Make Better Decisions with More Precision, presented by Aite Group Senior Analyst, Jay Sarzen. I'm Siobhan Scanlon, and I'll be one of your Aite Group hosts. We'll be starting shortly, but first, just let me take care of a few housekeeping items. The webinar will be recorded, and a link to view the recording on demand will be available to all current Aite Group clients of our P&C insurance practice. We will be taking questions at the end of the webinar, so please feel free to submit your questions using the questions feature located in the GoToWebinar toolbar to the right of your screen. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's speaker. Jay Sarzen is a senior analyst with Aite Group's P&C insurance practice. Jay brings to Aite Group over 15 years of experience delivering strategic advice to a wide variety of clients, primarily in financial services. So without further ado, I'll now turn the mic over to Jay. Thank you again for joining us, and enjoy today's webinar.
Thank you, Siobhan, and welcome everyone to a coronavirus-free webinar. I promised many of you that you would not catch COVID-19 by attending, and hopefully everyone's staying safe out there. These are definitely very interesting times. So let's jump into the topic at hand, locational data. This is a term that is not widely used, but I think it will make sense once I take everyone through this presentation. So I think the first thing that I really want to point out here, and a lot of you probably know this, is that the P&C insurance landscape is really shifting. There's a digital transformation at foot. People are shopping for insurance online. They can get policies bound online as well. If a loss is incurred, claimants can use smartphones to show damage to a carrier. All of these functions, as they become more digital, carriers really are in a position where they need better data to incorporate. They need better data to incorporate into the processes to ensure that they flow smoothly. Another shift that we're seeing out there is related to the digital transformation, and that is consumers, prospects are really looking for a more customized policy that's specific to their unique situation. And I call this writing the risk, not the risk pool. And I just think it's natural that consumers out there, as they customize any number of things, their cars, their homes, their furniture, just anything else, it's just natural that they'd want to extend this to their insurance policies. And honestly, I think that most people recognize, as usage-based insurance comes out, why you're paying for insurance for coverage that you might not necessarily need. So I think that there's a strong move to writing the risk and not the risk pool. So the corollary to both of these is what I call the need for operational speed. I mean, speed's critical for several reasons. If prospects are shopping for a policy online or through a traditional agent, the carrier that is generally quickest to produce a bindable quote often gets that business. If a policyholder incurs a loss, that person wants to be made whole as quickly as possible. But at the same time, carriers don't want to run willy-nilly into any decision. They want to have a high degree of confidence as they make that. And what I'm going to show you over the course of the next 45 minutes or so is that locational data really can give carriers that confidence in all operational areas, and then enable quicker decision making that will make their prospects and policyholders happy.